Hello my friends, George here from No Nonsense Metal Reviews, back again today with an unpackaging or unboxing review. It's more of a package than a box, but as you can see, a little bit of a giveaway, judged by the awesome bold in-your-face packaging. I have placed another order with the mighty Sabaton, Swedish heavy metal war machine. Recently, they had a little bit of a sale, bit of a clear out on their own official web store to celebrate, if you like, International T-shirt Day. Now, I'm not familiar with that one. That's a new one for me, but to be honest, I'll take any excuse, any reason to pick up some new awesome merch, certainly when they're at a really good price. And actually, Sabaton were ruthlessly slashing prices across their store, so I decided to take full advantage because there were a few items, few articles which I really wanted to pick up and I'd been eyeing up for a while, which were relevant to the Legendary Tour Part 1, if you like, or just the Legendary Tour from 2025. So I thought, what better way to get excited and celebrate my latest order than to do a little bit of a review and share with you all what latest goodies I have picked up. So let's just open this up, and I have to say, I have placed one order previously with the Sabaton official store. Considering that this has come from Cyprus, in fact, where the Swedish Empire Touring Company merch is based, considering it's come from Cyprus, this took just over a week to arrive. And I've ordered things from here in the UK, and it's taken longer to arrive. So the efficiency of the Swedish War Machine is impressive. Right. So I've also never seen any other band, not to say that there aren't bands out there that are doing this, but any other band who have actually used such extensive artwork on their packaging. But let's just get into it, shall we? So first article, I'm going to strategically reach for, that I was very keen to pick up was actually this. Oh, okay, yeah, nice. It actually looks even cooler in person. So as you can see, this is the Legendary Tour 2025 t-shirt. So it features this very cool, I'm going to say it's the Sphinx, just this ancient Egyptian vibe here. Obviously relating to the track Cycle of Songs from the absolutely brilliant Legends album. But although I saw Sabaton on the Legendary Tour in Nottingham early December 2025, I didn't manage to get a tour shirt. I was a bit gutted because the queues were just so massive. It was either miss the Legendary Orchestra or the first part of them, or pick up a shirt. So I decided to go and see the orchestra. But there I was, Nottingham, 6th of December. 6th of December. So really pleased to have finally got this. It was about half price. It was about €17, which I think is well worth it for a very cool little souvenir from the show. Awesome. And it's lovely because it's got all the flags of the nations covered on this tour. Really awesome. So that was the main piece that I was looking for there. Looks lovely. And it's already just come leaping out. Really cool. Again, I haven't seen this, but there were a couple of cups from the tour. Really cool, featuring not only artwork from tracks from the Legends album. Here we have the Duelist, about the samurai. And here we have I Emperor, so we've got Napoleon. But on the back, on the reverse there, we've got the tour dates as well. So it's a really, really cool little souvenir. Just make sure they're not actually broken. No, they have survived. They've survived the transport. Amazing. The voyage, a little bit warped, I think this one is. But, you know, it's just really cool. And actually, these little cups are so handy. I'm not a person to drink my beer out of a tin or out of a plastic cup. But these are really handy when you're going to festivals or you're going to a show and you're staying in a hotel and you need to have a quick pre-show beverage in your hotel room or in your tent. These are really handy to have. So they were at €3. I thought, it's just such a cool little memento to have. And you've got the date there as well. So really cool souvenir. Very nice indeed. Pleased to have those. And what else have we got in here? I'm going to reach for this item last, just because I feel like that's a cool one to come back to. There's a few other articles in here. Oh, I can see some freebies, in fact. But one that I did order, again, it was pretty inexpensive, about €5, was just a little tour program. I absolutely loved that show. It was incredible. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to pick up this little official program as well. Really a nice little thing to have. So it's got a little bit of bio about it. It's got behind the curtain, which is really cool. We've got photographs of the whole production, putting the whole massively elaborate stage props and setups together, and it really was incredibly elaborate. Lots of pictures there. They had a castle, a full castle, huge drum riser. Merch. There's my shirt. Hooray! And they had some really, really cool other shirts available as well. And then just more stuff, the actors as well. Really nice little thing to have. Just a cool souvenir. I'm a bit of a souvenir kind of person. And I'm seeing some freebies. We'll come to those last. But we have Camouflage. So it's their magazine. It's a little bit crunched up here, but this is effectively Sabaton's own magazine. Really cool. Issue number 10. And it obviously has actually we've got contents here. So we've got details about the tour, a bit of a kind of revisiting of older tracks and older tours and props. Keeps closing, helpfully. We've got bio about some of their key tracks as well. We've got a little kind of comic as well. And this was like 1 cent, not even €1. Can't even think what it is. Yeah, just a really nice little cool touch. I think Sabaton are so cool in what they do with these sorts of things. It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. Freebies. We've got a bookmark. I did get one of these last time, but you know, bookmarks are always handy. We've got a Legends Never Die sticker. And Legends keyring. So cool. You know, I love how much thought and effort clearly goes into this. It's brilliant. It's that little kind of personal touch. And the last article then, couldn't resist this one. It was really quite inexpensive. It was certainly less than €20 considering. Swedish pagans. It's got to be. Look at that. Awesome. Freaking awesome. You've got that awesome kind of pagan Viking looking art there. Swedish pagans. You've got your runes around the edge. Nice big logo. And on the back we've got Vala Vala to Valhalla. Lyrics. Awesome. Make sure that's the right size. Yep. Awesome. Couldn't resist that. I do love my Norse. I love my Swedish pagans. It's all good. I love Sabaton. So there we have it. Only a small order, but I decided to really kind of leap on that decent sale they had for International T-shirt Day, or whatever that means. It was well worth it for me. Got some cool freebies, of course. Check there's nothing else hiding in there. Nope. But 2 great shirts, a couple of cool cups, program, magazine. You know, you can't really argue with that. So if you're a Sabaton fan, do check out their own official store. It is well worth it. And they seem to have new stuff come out all the time. I even saw a post earlier this morning, or yesterday morning, I think it was. New merch. I think it was for the Impaler, another track from Legends. It was exclusive, really elaborate t-shirt, patch, the full thing. It's really freaking cool. I think Sabaton are such a unique band in that they really clearly put in a lot of effort and a lot of detail into their merch. It's not just slap a logo on a t-shirt, that'll do, yeah, on to the next one. They're really giving the fans that little bit extra, something really unique. So, my friends, what do you think of these particular articles? Particularly, it is nice. It is nice. Going to show it again. Ta-da! Legendary Tour t-shirt, which is so cool. And Swedish pagans. I'll be having to pick which one I'm going to wear. out of these and the many other Sabaton shirts that I have, when I happen to go April 10th, I believe, 2027, to the Birmingham NEC, I will be catching Sabaton on the Legendary Tour Part 2. Cannot freaking wait. Absolutely buzzing for that. Just Sabaton. Such a great band. So, my friends, what are your thoughts on these articles? Have you also been raiding the Sabaton store for the International T-Shirts Day? Whatever the hell that means. If so, what did you pick up, my friends? And what are your thoughts on the mighty Sabaton? If you're not familiar with, if you've stuck through this whole review and you are not actually familiar with Sabaton, I strongly suggest you get yourself acquainted. You've got no shortage of excellent, excellent first-rate albums to be delving into here. Just picking the albums right off the shelf. Of course, all the focus here is on Legends, but there is no shortage of absolute masterclasses in Sabaton's discography. So more on that very soon. I'm feeling, just looking at those albums, I think Sabaton's albums need to be ranked. It's going to be tough, but I think it's time. Until then, my friends, thanks again for watching. Thanks for the support. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. Take care of yourselves, my friends. Until next time, listen to Sabaton and stay freaking heavy.